What is up, guys? Welcome to the very first Blackwing Mitsurugi video, and I wish I would have came up with this stuff earlier because every deck they can play or utilize those Mitsurugi cards to somehow go into your main engine, man. They should do it. And even if not, you should still play those cards because they do not require any of your X deck cards, bro. You can literally play with those cards alone if you break with those. I mean, it's not even break because you still have a lot of interruptions, right? And the best thing about those cards in our deck is that they can be also great extenders. Okay, so even if you can't go full combo, they can just help us sometimes to just get a couple buys on the field to extend, and that's what it's all about, right? So we're gonna start using those cards until they get banned, and if they not get banned, man, we're just gonna keep on winning, right? Alright, so we have a lot of one card styles. You can have Habakiri as a one card combo, Reyes is a one card combo, Saji is a one card combo, and I believe Aramata is also one card combo to go into this. And so yeah, let's just start utilizing those. Alright, so we're gonna do this here first and summon always Saji. By the way, I'm using only the least amount of Mitsurugi cards that you need. So I'm not gonna use every Mitsurugi card. So for example, the Omni Gate Trap or whatever, all those other cards that you can play, I'm not using those because I want to play as less bricks as possible. So yeah, we're gonna do this now. Use Charge's effect to get prayers to our hand. Well, we have prayers on our hand, but yeah, that's how you basically do the combo, right? Now we're gonna use prayers, tribute Habakiri from our hands, and then use both of the effects to add Aramaza to our hand, and then fetch some Saji back. So now we can use Habakiri's effect again and add to our hand the ritual. Next up, if you have better normal summons than Aramasa, you can use the other normal summons. But if you do not have a better normal summon, then this is the best one to add now here the Murakumo, right? And now next up, we're gonna use the ritual here. Summon the Murakumo from our hand by tributing the Kusanagi, and if you were playing more than one copies of these, then you could tribute the other ones from your deck too and have more materials on the field. But I don't want to play too many cards, so boom. Okay, there he goes. Now we can trigger the Kusanagi and get back the ritual to our hand, because we can still use the second effect, which we are going to by special summoning Habakiri and tributing Murakumo, and those names are really funny. Is this like where they come from? Is this like the Indish culture? I don't know, man. But or Highland? I don't know. So now, usually what you want to add here is prayers instead of Habakiri, okay? Because with prayers we're gonna have better follow-up, better grind game, better interruptions. But yeah, and then we're gonna summon back the Murakumo. Because we already have prayers in our hand, I accidentally added the Habakiri. But yeah, this is what you want to add basically once the Murakumo gets summoned again with the second effect, okay? And now this is where it goes. We're gonna go into Zombie Vampire, and I get it, man. Zombie Vampire is not reliable, but it's fine. Even if Zombie Vampire doesn't hit, we still have plays. We can still go into Mask Arena. We can still go into Midnight. We have prayers. We're still gonna have at least 3 interruptions afterwards, so it's totally fine. Okay, now we're gonna use that, and boom, what do we mill here? All we have to mill, bro. We mill perfectly, okay? We can summon here the Elul Queen. We can summon Shamal. We can summon Zudri. It's totally fine. Those are perfectly great mills, okay? I'm just gonna do this. It's because that's all we need. That's all we need. Just a level 4 Wing Beast monster. That's all we need, because now we can go here into our Raiders Knight, right? Boom. Use that. Make sure, this is really important, to detach the Mitsurugi card, not the Blackwing Wing Beast monster, okay? Not that one, because otherwise you cannot utilize Brave Streak's effect. Because Brave Streak needs a Wing Beast monster attached, otherwise it's not gonna work. Now, however, you can detach it to add the Skip Force to your hand. Okay. And I know it looks like the deck plays a lot of one-off bricks, but trust me, it's worth it. It's worth it because otherwise the deck wouldn't have enough combos. So now we're gonna summon here Zephyros as a Falcon. You guys already know this combo here. Boom, White Strix is out. Now we're gonna use White Strix, and then we're gonna use the Falcon. Summon our ultimate Falcon. And White Strix is going to summon Bora. If you don't have Bora, just because you accidentally milled them, it's not a problem. It's really not a problem because you can just bounce back Zudri or any other winged beast or form monster from the field, right? And then you can just, you don't forget to use Ultimate Falcon's effect. You can just put these 3 cards away and summon your Darkness Mother Dragon. But because we want to keep the power, we're just gonna summon back the Bora like that. And boom. Now we're gonna use that. Summon that. And now look at this. Not only do we have Kali Yuga here, but we also have more than that. So what we're gonna do next is also, if you wanted to, you could also use these 2 here, Zombie Vampire and Ultimate Falcon, to go into an IP, but I don't know, sometimes I'd rather have an unaffected monster field than anything else. And we haven't even used the Allure Queen cards or anything here, it's totally fine. We're just gonna go to the end phase. And now look at all the interrupts that we have here. Here. Let's say, basically man, we can, once your opponent summons a monster, right, we can just, oops, I fucked it up. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to, I just wanted to take 100 damage to summon that one. That's all I really wanted to do. I didn't mean to summon that. But yeah, now, if your opponent has a monster on the field, you could have used Murakumo's effect to destroy the whole field. And now you can also use this guy's effect and make your opponent discard a card. And if they don't discard a card or whatever, or if they want to keep playing, you still have, boom, Kali Yuga, right? And this is the good thing, man, like, even if they do somehow prevent your Kali Yuga stuff, man, you still have a little thing. You still have a little thing. Like the Bolt Wipe with Murakumo is just too OP, bro. It is just really too OP. But yeah, anyways, that's basically the whole combo stuff, man. And it's crazy, bro. Because like I said, we do not really necessarily rely on Kali Yuga now more. Because if the combo doesn't go totally through, we still have place. And this is what our deck was missing in the past, that we can have more options. I mean, we already did have a couple more like BC options, but now we even have more options to play against cards like Fuwalos, right? Or other cards. So it's crazy, bro. And I'm happy. I'm here for it. And let me know what you guys think. Okay, let me know what you guys think. Also, let me show you again what kind of cards you need for this. So like I said, I don't really have a deck list yet. I'm not 100% sure about the ratios yet, but those are the cards that you definitely should be playing. Like at least 1 Saji, 1 Kusanagi, 1 Aramasa, 1 Murakumo, 3 times Habakiri, at least 1 Mitsurugi Ritual, and prayers. Why not play them at 3? They don't hurt you. You can play them at 3 too. And for the X deck, what you definitely need is, like, this is the least amount of thing that you need. If you play Boriston, all that stuff, then Wata can be even more dangerous. But you don't even need that, basically, man. You can basically, that's all you really need. Like basically, man, it's crazy. You don't need any of this stuff. But yeah. Unfortunately, we still have to play 2 rank ups. It's just what it is, man. But in order to play those rank ups, it just gives us more 1 card combos and more options to play through better hand traps. which is why I'm considering to play more cards now than 40 cards to increase the chances of seeing those cards, right? But I don't know, we'll see about that. Yeah, that's the least amount of here. Let me just show you the least amount of Mitsurugi cards that you have to play. And like I said, you can play more of these to not use your materials on the field like that, or you can play like all those yeah, you can play the beautiful Omni Gates here if you want to, but I don't think it's necessary. Or like this or like that. You could, but all up to you if you want to. I would say don't do it, but yeah. Alright. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know your thoughts and ideas in the chat below. It's just, yeah, that's it. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and take care.